Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great week. Hope all of you having a great Thursday. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Man, oh man! It is time for the Week 11 preview. Everybody clap it up. I don't got time to waste. You don't got time to waste here. Let's pull up our on-3 graphic, shall we? I know we got the top 10 matchup with the BY. See, we got to change the name. We can't call them the former nickname. We got to call them the BYUEs. Yeah, that's going to be the nickname for them. Versus the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And let me pull up our on-3 graphic. Hold on. Give me a second. Well, I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so, oh, yeah, by the way, not talking about LSU, Alabama. We did a separate preview for that game. We got Auburn and Vanderbilt. Ooh, I low-key forgot about that one. I'm excited to see how Auburn's going to do without Hugh Freeze. We got Georgia and Mississippi State. Could we see an upset there? Keep your eyes on that one. We got sorry, sucky, irrelevant Penn State versus the Indiana Hoosiers. We got Texas A&M versus, oh, whoa. Hold on, what is this? I didn't even know we had that game going on. Oh, we got the Cinnamon Rolls, the Florida State Cinnamon Rolls versus the Clemson Tigers and Dabo Swinney. Memphis and Tulane, and Notre Dame. Why is this on here? Navy sucks. Friday night, the Trojans do play Northwestern. That could be a good game. I'll take USC in the fight and Lincoln Riley's in that one. Moving along here to our 11 a.m. games on Saturday, we got the irrelevant Penn State and Indy Lions versus Indiana. You already know, give me Indiana in that one. Also at 11 a.m., we got the Georgia Bulldogs versus the Mississippi State Bulldogs. This is a road game for Georgia. They are only a 9.5-point favorite. I don't think a lot of people are expecting this to be a good game, but I can see it being close early on, and heck, I think Georgia fans by this point in time are like, yeah, Matt, it's going to come down to the wire. Georgia has trailed in either 4 or 5 games this year on the road. It's not, I'll put it to you like this. I'm taking Georgia to win. We're not going to talk about this longer than 35 seconds. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as a win as some people outside the SEC think it's going to be. If you're in the SEC, you already know it is hard to win on the road in this conference. But give me the Georgia Bulldogs in that one. I can't take Mississippi State. That's not a smart pick. But I'd love for them to win for their program's sake because they need it and they deserve it. I didn't even know our college game day game of the week, the BYU's versus the Texas Tech Red Raiders, is kicking off at 11 a.m. How about that? Looking at the line right here, Tech is a milli-whopping 10.5-point favorite? Come on, man. What are we doing? I've been saying this for 3 to 4 weeks. When are y'all going to respect the BYU's? I guess never. Nobody respects this team. They play an old school, old-fashioned style of football. They're going to ground and pound you, and they're going to try to establish a run. On paper, it's a super fascinating matchup. Obviously, BYU has the advantage in the run game with their quarterback and their running back, but I also think they have the advantage in the passing game. Morton, which is Tech's quarterback, he hasn't impressed me this year. He hasn't. He's been good, but I thought he was going to be a little bit better. And Tech's had a good season up until this point, but you haven't played at BYU. They play a different style of football, and I low-key kind of enjoy it. The way BYU plays, it's not going to wow you or anything like that, but it works. They're 8-0 for a reason. And somehow, someway, even dating back to last year, look at it, BYU always found a way to win. Let's go over my 3 check marks. So when I think the game is going to be close, and I do think this one's going to be close. Number 1, which quarterback do I trust more? I got to go with BYU's. Number 2, which head coach do I trust more? BYU's. And number 3, which team do I trust more? BYU. It's unanimous for me. I got the BYU's. They're winning this game, but not only winning this game, they are pulling off the upset. As to why Tech is favored? No idea. They shouldn't be. Moving along here to our 2:30 games. We got the A&M Aggies versus Missouri. This should be a good one. A&M is only favored by 6.5 points, and it is a road game. Offensively, Missouri is going to struggle. They were going to struggle with Bo Perbula because he's not that good, one of the worst passers, not just in the SEC, but in the entire nation. Now he's out with an injury, and they get the backup. A&M's got a pretty dang good defense. Missouri's offense, not so good. It's a recipe for disaster, if you got to ask me. Missouri's defense doesn't wow me or anything, but it doesn't matter because A&M and Marcel Reed, nobody's been able to slow them down the entire season. If you want to beat Texas A&M, you got to score points. And unfortunately, Missouri, they can't score points, or at least I'm not going to predict them to. I got the A&M Aggies. Marcel Reed's going to be way too much. I could see A&M easily scoring 35-plus in this game, like it's nothing. Give me A&M in that one. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would be eating up that 6.5 points. At 2:30 as well. Oh, man, the Oregon Duckies. I know their fan base is sick and tired of me saying they haven't done anything, but they haven't done anything. It's the reality of it. And I'll throw this out there right now. I don't care if you beat Iowa by 17 or 20 points, it doesn't impress me. You're talking about Iowa. Sorry, sucky, and now overrated Iowa. Why are they in the top 25? I'll put it to you like this. Oregon goes out here and wins by 30. We got a conversation on our hands, but guess what? I don't even know if they can score 30 in this game. Iowa is 6-2, though. They only have 2 losses. They were close games. They lost to Indiana, the Hoosiers, by 5 points and lost to their rival, Iowa State, by 3 points. Oregon, as we know, is 7-1, but their best win is against Montana. They haven't done anything. They've struggled the entire season. They got blown out by the Hoosiers. And yes, getting beat by double digits at home for my Oregon Ducky fans is getting blown out. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. Iowa's a decent team, nothing special. You should go in here and take care of business. Will they? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Iowa has struggled to score points since the early 1940s, and they will continue to struggle to score points. If Oregon can surpass the 20-point mark, they should win this game with no problem. But the problem is, Dante Moore, who we thought was going to be a Heisman Trophy contender, he is no longer that. He hasn't been too hot. I don't like either of these teams in this game. I don't think Iowa's a top 25 team, and I don't think Oregon is a top 12 team. But I have to pick somebody to win. This is the ultimate lose-lose for your boy Matty. And it comes down to this. Who sucks more, Oregon or Iowa? I got to go with Iowa, so therefore I'm taking Oregon to win this game. Give me the Duckies in that one. I will be watching that closely. At 2:30, we get the U versus Syracuse. Give me the Carson Becks or fighting Timmy Becks by 400. Ooh, at 3 p.m., a little odd kickoff time on SEC Network, we got the Auburn Tigers versus the Diego Pavias. Reminder, Vanderbilt beat Auburn last year at Auburn. This game this year is in Nashville, Tennessee. Can Auburn get revenge? Don't know, but we know them boys are going to be fired up with Hugh Freeze departing. You got DJ Durkin, the intern coach. They're going to be ready to play. And I wanted to call this upset all week long, but I can't due to one reason only. If you don't have a quarterback, you can't win. It is single-handedly the most important position in all of college football. Unfortunately for Auburn, they don't have a quarterback. It doesn't matter if you start Jackson Arnold or the backup. Both of them are hot cheeks. They stink, man. They stink. On the flip side of it, Vanderbilt has a pretty good quarterback. I know he's a little coggy, but he is really good at what he does. So I got to take Pavia and Vanderbilt in this one. Going on down here, we got California and Louisville. Give me Louisville in that one. And at night, 6:30 p.m., we get Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. I'm joking with you. I'm not going to preview this game. There's a reason Notre Dame is favored by nearly 30 points. Give me the Irish. Also, one of our night games in the SEC, we got the Florida Gators versus Mark Stoops. The battle of the bad, 3-5 versus 3-5. Florida is favored on the road, shockingly enough, by 3.5 points. That's interesting considering they don't have a head coach, and Kentucky's actually coming off of that big win over the Auburn Tigers. I'm going to go with the home team in this one. The slight upset. Give me Kentucky. It's just due to I don't know what to expect out of Florida. At least with Kentucky, I know what I'm going to get. Kentucky, for the most part, plays good at home, so I'm comfortable with that. Give me the Wildcats. And last but not least, let's throw it over to the ACC. And who would have thought this? Both of these teams being unranked in this matchup. It is hard to believe. You got the Clemson Tigers versus the Florida State Seminoles. Clemson is favored by 1.5 points due to both of these teams sucking. They don't deserve for me to talk about them longer than 2 or 3 minutes. I don't understand, though, why anybody would take Clemson in this game. I trust Castellanos a little bit more. He is playing in this game, right? And it doesn't matter too much. Either way, I'm taking the Seminoles in this one. They're going to pull off the slight, and I mean very, very, very slight upset. I always look forward to this game every single year. It's normally a great rival matchup and great battle, but it just doesn't amount to a hill of beans this year, so it's hard to get excited for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is it for our Week 11 preview. I'm excited for this week and hope you guys are excited as well. Let me know your thoughts down below. But